Hello everyone, I'm Frank, and welcome to Frank Puzzles. And this is today's hard level difficulty puzzle. And it's called Killer Pairs Black by Giannis. And here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region. Digits cannot repeat within a cage. And two cages are paired if their totals are in a 1-to-2 ratio. And each cage is paired with exactly one other cage. So if two cages sum up to, if their sums are in a 1-to-2 ratio, they're considered paired. And each cage is only paired with exactly one other cage. So that means you cannot have cages with like a sum of 4. Well, actually you could, because four well, it depends on the cages, right? But you cannot have a cage sum of let's put it this way. If you have a cage sum of 8, you can only have a cage sum of either 4 or 16. You cannot have both, right? Because then the 8 would be paired with 2 different cages, and that's not allowed. And obviously you can't have repeats, because if you have an 8 paired with a sum of 16, if you have another 8, that other 8 is also going to be paired with the 16, and each cage is paired with only exactly one other cage. And those are the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. So that means every cage has to have a unique sum, first of all, because every cage must be paired with exactly one other cage. If you have a unique sum, both of those are going to be paired to the same cage that it's paired with, because you have to be paired with 1. You can't be paired with 0. So that means every cage is going to have the unique sum. We have, how many 2s do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different cages. If we had 12 different cages, so that means we have to have the possible sums you could have for 2 cells is 3 through 17, right? 1 and 2 add up to 3, which is the minimum amount for 2 cells with 2 unique digits, and 8 and 9 add up to 17. So we have 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what are the possible combinations we have? We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we have 10. Oops. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. That's 15 sums. We have to leave out 3. So 6 is in a 1-to-2 ratio with 3 and 12. So 1 out of those 2 is going to have to be omitted. So we need 1 good and 1 bad. 8 is in 1-to-2 ratio with 4 and 16. So 1 out of these 2 must be omitted, at least. So we can only omit one other sum here. 5 and 10 work. 6, again, we said, yeah. So we omit 1 out of 3 or 12. We omit 1 out of 4 or 16. That means we are guaranteed 6 and 8 have to be two of the sums. Because if we don't have 6 or 8, we're guaranteed, well, that's not necessarily true. Hold up. Yeah, we don't have the guarantee there. But we have 2 of the ones we must be missing here in 3 and 12, a choice between 3 and 12, and a choice between 4 and 16. So one other sum is missing from this set, or it's added to in one of the other cages. So we have all the 2s. How many 3s do we have? We have 2 3s. So 3 could be anywhere from 6 to 24. So we have 2 sets of 3. How many sets of 4? We have 3 sets of 4 digits adding up to a sum. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we only have 1 5. So we have 4 sets. Okay. 5 and 10 form a set. 6 and whatever, one of these 2 forms a set. 7 and 14 forms a set. 8 and one of these 2 forms a set. 9 can only form a set with 18. Okay, so how many sets of 3? We have 2. And then 3 sets of 4. And then a set of 5. So that's 6 more sums remaining. So we have 9 sets in total. So 9 sets in total. 9 sets in total. 9 pairs, I should say, in total. 18 sets in total. 18 sums in total. We're only missing 1 here, right? So assuming all the odd cells here are valid, what does that give us? So actually, let's look at the sets. We have potentially 6 with 3 and 12. And 12. Potentially 10 with 5 or 20. Let's just continue with actually. So we're gonna do all the ones which have multiples right now. 6 with 3 or 12, 8 with 4 or 16. 10. I guess we could do the lowest one. Yeah, that gives us, okay, so 3, 6, and 12. 4, 8. Oh. We could actually have 12 and 20. No. 12. If we have 3 and 6, we cannot have 12. Because then it would be paired with 2 digits then, right? So only one of that set. I guess 3, 6, 12, 24. We don't have any. So the 5 digits can only add up to 35 at most. 4, 8, 16, and that's in 32. 5, 10, 20. 40 is too big. So those are the possibilities. 6 is already taken care of. 7 and 14 and 28. 8. We already have 8. 9 is 18 and 36. 10. We already have 10. 11. Keep doing that. 11, 22, and we can't have 36. 36 is too large. We have 35 available. So 11, 22, 13, 26. So all the evens we already have taken into account. So these are all going to be odds after the 4, right? Because 6 is accounted for in this 3, 6. 8 is accounted for in 4, 8. 10 is accounted for in 5, 10. 12 is accounted for in 3, 6, 12, etc., etc. So then we only need odd digits, 5, 15, and 30. And then 17 and 34. So, the thing is, in each of these groupings, you can only get 2 out of those. You cannot have more than 2. If we tried to have all 4 here, 3 and 6 would be in paired with both 3 and 12. That's 2 pairs that it's paired with, and 12 would be paired with 6 and 24. So that doesn't work. We have only 1 pair here, so 1 pair of digits here, 1 pair here, 1 pair here, 1 pair here, 1 pair here. So all of these are guaranteed. So these are guaranteed. So that means we have 17, 15, 13, 11, and 9 guaranteed. We have 14 guaranteed because it must be in a pairing with either 7 or 28. So 14 is guaranteed. 10 is the same way. But we don't have any guarantees about these, right? Okay. So the question is, how many digits require these? So this must be 34. So this 5 pair must add up to 34, which is 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the only set of digits which add up to 34. So that's already taken care of. The remaining digits in that box then must be 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Huh. Interesting. You need 4 digits to add up to 30. So it can't be this one. It could be here or it could be here. So one of these sets must be 6, 7, 8, 9, adding up to 30. 26. We need 4 digits adding up to 26. So could this one be adding up to 26? 3, 5 at most, plus 8, 9. 17 plus 9. Sorry, 17 plus 8 is 25. So no, this cannot be the 26. So one of these adds up to 26, the other one adds up to 30. Interesting. Okay. So if this was 6, 7, 8, 9. So this has to add up to... one of these adds up to 28. One of these adds up to 30. Sorry, 26 and 30. We don't need these, I guess, anymore, because we have that incorporated by this set. So let's remove this. So either this is 6, 7, 8, 9. In which case, this could not be 6, 7, 8, 9. Or this is 6, 7, 8, 9. In which case, neither of these two could be 6, 7, 8, 8, or 9. So that means they would have to be 4 and 5 at most. 4 and 5 adds up to 9. And 8 and 9 add up to 17, which is exactly 26. So these have to, so either this is 6, 7, 8, 9, in which case this is 4, 5. And then this must be 8 and 9, and we have 6, 7 there, that's 8 and 9. Or this is 6, 7, 8, 9, in which case we have 4, 5 here. This must be 8, 9 as a pair, so this is 6, 7. So either way, this is guaranteed to be 8 and 9. That eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the row. So this is 4, 6, 7. That eliminates 4, 6, 7 here. So this is 5, which means this can no longer add up to 30 here. So this must be 4 and 5. That makes this 6 and 7 there. No 4, 6, or 7 here. It's 8, 9 as a pair. So we have this remaining digits are 1, 2, and 3. Interesting. We have a 1, 2, 3, 5 quadruplet in row 7, which eliminates 1, 2, 3, 5 in the rest of the row. So that leaves that as 7, 8, 4, 8, 9 here. Okay. Let's move. This cannot be. This also cannot be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because of the 4, 6, 7 triplet in the row. So this has to be 1, 2, or 3 here. Interesting. 5 cannot be here, so 5 is one of these 3. So this accounts for the 34, the 30. I guess let's do it from the top down. Maybe that'll be it. So we have 3, again, 3, 6, 12, 24, 4, 8, 16, 32 is not available anymore because we've already used the 5. 5, 10, 20. 7, 14, 28. And then we have those. 9, 18. Um, 11, 22, 13, oops, 13, 26, 15, 20, 30, and 17, 34. So these are already accounted for. So these are done. As is 26. What is this at most? So this has to, remaining digits in row 8 are 5, 6, and 7. Remaining digits of row 7 are 4, 8, and 9. So if this is 5, this would have to be 1, 2, 3. Okay. So of these 1, 2, 3 sets, they must be missing a different 1, 2, 3. So this has to be different than this. So we'll make that yellow. We'll make that pink. This can't be yellow or pink, so this must be the other one. We'll make that orange. So orange, this must be orange and pink here. That makes this yellow here. And this can't be, this has to be orange. Yellow cannot be in the same cage here, so yellow has to be one of those two. Pink could be, so this was either, huh. Okay. Hmm. We have guaranteed 2 out of 3 of 3, 4, and 5. If this was... Okay, what are the possibilities for this cage? It's either 6 plus 5, or 6 plus 6, or 6 plus 7. That's going to be one of the sets accounted for here, which means then we would be missing... We would be missing none of the digits from 3 through 17. Oh, sorry. We'd be missing only two of the sums. It would be either 6 or 8, or 3 or 12, or 4 or 16. And then every other sum would be there. Can we have this not be adding up to 17 or less? 7 and 5 is 12. Plus 2 and 3 is 17. So the answer is no. Every sum, so that means we are guaranteed these digits. We're guaranteed every other digit from 5 through 17. Besides these pairings here. So we are guaranteed 5 and 10, which means this can't be 20. We are guaranteed 7 and 14, which means this can't be 28. We are guaranteed, obviously, 9, 18, these two. So the three sets of the sums that add up to 3 have to be 18 and 22. Well, this is never adding up to 22 here because we don't have 8 and 9 available. So this must add up to 18 here. Okay, so these are not correct. We have these possibilities. Oh, actually, that's not true. This 24 is not correct. So this must add up to 18 without 8 and 9. And that means it has to be 5, 6, and 7. So this is 5, 6, 7, which eliminates 5, 6, 7 in the rest of the box. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this is 1, 2, and 3 here. We have to have purple here and a 4, which means 4 cannot be here. This becomes an orange-yellow pair. 5 eliminates 5 here. We have left with 1, 2, and 3 here. Bingo. Okay. So that means we're going to have 1, 3, 4, 5 also. So these are going to be the sums we have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 22, 26, 30, and 34. Okay. So, because we have 1, 2, 3 here left. And again, we have guaranteed 1, 2, and 3 here. This is guaranteed 1, 2, and 3. This is guaranteed 1, 2, and 3. And they have to be different sums. So we have 3, 4, and 5 guaranteed as sums. Therefore, this cannot be 5 here. And this has to be the purple 1, 2, or 3. And we have a 5 here with this 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So these are not accounted for. We have 18 done. This must add up to 22, and the only sums that add up to 22 are 5, 8, 9, and 6, 7, 9. Well, we can't have 5, 8, and 9 here because that would eliminate all possibilities for this cell. So this must be 6, 8, and 9 here, which means this is accounted for here. So this is 6 plus another sum. It cannot be 6 here. So it must be either 11 or 13 because we don't have 12 as an available sum because then you would have 2 pairings here. So we have left 1, 2, 3 here. This is orange and yellow. This is orange and pink. So this must be yellow and orange. And we have all sets. So this is yellow and orange. This can't be yellow or orange. It's... Hold up. No, it's yellow and pink. So this can't be yellow or pink, it's orange. And these cannot be two sets of 1, 2, and 3 added up together. So this must be 4 here. No 4 here. So this is pink. We can't have 4 and 1. That already adds up to 5, which we already have as a sum. So this must be 2 or 3 here. Okay. This has to be 6, 7, and 9 to add up to 22. That eliminates 9 here, so that's 8, which makes that 9. No 6 or 7 here because of 6 or 7 in the column. So we have 4 here, no 4 here. Remaining digits in column 9. We have 1, 2, 3, and 5. Well, this cannot be two digits from 1, 2, or 3, so we have to have a 5 here. So this is 5 with one of those digits. That means these can't be 5. This is not 5 here, so this cannot be yellow. So this has to be yellow. So this must be either orange or pink. And this is orange or pink. Obviously cannot be pink here because of pink in the row. 5 eliminates 5 from here as a 5, 6, 7 triplet, which forces this to be 5 here. Okay. So, okay, remaining digits do we have? We have 4 through 9 here. Remaining digits in box 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay. Remaining digits in row 4, we have 4 through 9. No, not 4 through 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. There we go. This digit... Okay. So again, we have yellow and orange adding up together. Orange and pink, and we must have yellow and pink as the other set. Okay. 4 cannot be here because of 4 in the column. One of these is going to have to be 8 and 9. So again, the sums we have... So we have 26 accounted for. That's here. We have 30 accounted for. Yeah, we have all the multiple accounts except for this, all the not greater than 2 cages summed already. We just have to count 3 through 17, excluding 12 and 16. Okay. No 4 here. This cannot be a 1, 2, or 3 also. No 5 here, so this can't be 4, 5. It cannot be 9, so this is 6, 7, or 8 here. Okay. Okay. Orange cannot be here, and orange cannot be here. So orange has to be one of these two. Pink has to be one of these two. Cannot be here. So pink is one of these 3. So we're guaranteed a 1, 2, or 3 here. Which means both of these cannot be 1, 2, or 3. So this has to be one of the 1, 2, or 3s there. What else do we have? We do need 6 and 7. We need 8 also. We know yellow. Where can yellow be? Yellow cannot be part of this set because then we'd have 2 digits guaranteed to add up to the same sum as other sums. So yellow has to be one of these 3 here. Which means we cannot have 1, 2, and 3 available in the rest of this column. So no 1, 2, 3. Yellow has to be one of these 2. So that means no 1, 2, 3 here, no 5 here. It's 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 as possibilities. Oh, this has to be 5. So this is 5. So no more 5 in the rest of this column. Huh. No 9 here. It's 1, 2, 3... it could be a lot of things, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Hmm. We know 1 is guaranteed to be one of these 2, because again, 4 and 1 add up to 5, but we already have that sum somewhere in one of these 1, 2, 3 pairs here. Technically, this still could be 5, 1. Hold up. No, okay. 5, 1 is 6. 5, 2 is 7, and 5, 3 is 8. And this is going to be 4 and 2, so therefore we have 3 cages which have the sum 6, 7, or 8. So there cannot be any more cages with the sum 6, 7, or 8. So one of these is going to have to be 5 and 3 to add up to 8. So this can't be 3 here. Cannot be 3 here. Therefore, this cannot be 6 here. 6 and 2 add up to at most 8. Which is going to be 2. We already have a sum there. So we have 3, 4, 5 accounted for. We have 6, 7, 8 accounted for by these. So no other combination can add up to 3 through 8. So 4 cannot be here. This has to be 8 here. 8 with 1, 2, or 3 here. That eliminates 8 in the rest of the column. This can't be 8. It's 7. 7 and 1 would add up to 8, so this must be 7 and 2. That eliminates 2 in the rest of the box. This can't be 2, this can't be 2. So yellow's 1 or 3. 2 eliminates 2 here, so that's 3. So 3 and 4 add up to 7. 1 and 5 add up to 6, and 5 and 3 add up to 8. So that works perfectly fine. That eliminates 1 and... sorry, not 1 and 3. 1 and 2. That forces us to be a 1-2 pair here, which eliminates 1 and 2. We already knew that, though. Okay. So this is 3, which means this can't be 3. So pink has to be 1 or 2. So we have 7 and 2 here. That's 9, which means this cannot be 1, 8 here. It's either 2, 8 or 3, 8. We are guaranteed a 2 here, so this cannot be 2 in this column. Okay. What are the possibilities? 1, 2, so 3 at minimum. So we already have 3 through 9 accounted for as sums. Because we have 2, 7 here. What's the most this can be? Or what's the smallest this can be? Sorry, what's the largest this can be with each of these digits? 4 and 3 is 7, too small. 5 and 3 is 8, too small. 6 and 3 is 9, too small. So 1 can no longer be in any of the cages. It could be with 10. Okay, never mind. So 2 has to be one of these 3 digits here. 8 cannot be here again. 7 eliminates 7 here, so that's 6 and 7. That eliminates 6 and 7 here. This is 3 or 4. This eliminates 7 in the rest of the box. This 1, 3, 4 triplet eliminates 8 here. This 1, 3, 4 triplet eliminates 1, 3, 4 in the rest of the box, so we have 6, 8, 9 here. Okay. 3 through 9 is accounted for. 1 out of 10 or 11 is accounted for. And this must be 1 out of 10 or 11, right? Because 12 cannot be a sum, because we already have 3 and 6 pairing with each other, and you can only pair with exactly 1 cage. So this counts for all 10 and 11s. That means we don't have any other 10s or 11s available as sums. We don't have 12, obviously. That means the rest is 13 and above as a sum. 13, 14, 15, and 17 specifically. So this cannot be 1, 2, or 3 here. Because only 4 with 9 could add up to 13 or higher. So these must be 4 through 9 here. Oops. And this can't be 1 or 3. So we have a guaranteed 4 or 5 here. This cannot be yellow. And this can't be 1, 2, or 3. It can't be anything lower than 8 or 9. Okay. Because it has to be at least 13. We have a guaranteed 1, 2, or 3 here, but we're not sure which. It could be both, technically. One of them has to be 8 and 9. To add up to 17. We need a 6, 9, or a 7, 8 to add up to 15. A 5, 9, and a 6, 8 to add up to 14. And then 4, 9, 5, 8, or 6, 7 adding up to 13. Oh. Hold up. This... So we already have... This is guaranteed to be 10 or 11. This is guaranteed to be 10 or 11. Therefore, this cannot be 11 anymore. This must be 12. So this is... Or, sorry, 13. Because we don't have 12 available. So 7's here. So that means this is 13. Which means we do not have 4 and 9 available. Therefore, this can't be 4 and 9. It has to be 5 and 9 to add up to 14. That eliminates 5 and 9 in the rest of the box. Or 5 here and 9 in the rest of the row, I should say. No 9 here, no 9 there. This again cannot be 13 anymore because we have 13 for this 4 cage here. 4 cell cage and 14 here. So that means no 5 available. So this must be at least 15. 9 can't be here because of 9. We have an 8, 9 pair now in row 4, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the row. So 1 out of 1, 2, 3, or 4 is here. 9 eliminates 9 here. If this is 15, So we have, okay, what are the sums? We have 3 through 5 in all the 1, 2, 3 triplets, all the 1, 2, 3, pairings of cages. We have 6 in one of these two, 7 here, 8 in one of these two, 9 in the 2, 7, 10 and 11 as possibilities here. So this can't be 1 anymore. This is 2 or 3. If this is 15, it has to be 6, 9. If it's 18, it has to be 8, 9. So we're guaranteed this has to be a 9 no matter what. Say this could be 7, 8. Or 6, 9. Or 8, 8, 9 here. So these are all possible still. We're guaranteed a 9 here. That means this can't be 9 here. And no 9 here. So the 9 in box 3 has to be here. 5 eliminates 5 here. We are stuck with a 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruplet in this box, which eliminates 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the box. So no 6, 7, or 8 here. This is 5. That means no 5, 6, 7, 8 here. It's 4. So no 4 here. This has to be 1 or 3 and is yellow. So no yellow there. That makes this 4. Yellow eliminates yellow as a possibility here. So that's pink. No pink here. That's yellow, which has to be 1 or 3. Okay. So this is pink, which means this cannot be pink. It's orange. Orange is 2 or 3. This can't be orange anymore here. So one of these is pink with the 8. And then we have orange here. If we had orange be... say this was 7. If this was 7, that would guarantee orange is 3. This would be 3, 7 here. But then the problem is 3 would have to be here. And this would be a 2, 8 pair, which adds up to 10, which 3 and 7 add up to. So this cannot be 8. Sorry, this cannot be 7. It's 8. That eliminates 8 here, 8 here. So then this has to be 8 here. It's not pink, which means that's pink. We have a 2, 3 pair here, which means we have 1 and 4 remaining in this box. This can't be 8 anymore. It's 6, 9, adding up to 15 as a pair. Because we have 14 here. This must be 15. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 7. It makes that 6 and 7. Therefore, this must add up to 17. Because we don't have a 17 sum. So this must be 8, which makes this 9, which makes that 8. No 8 here. It's 6 and 9. Yellow cannot be here, so yellow's one of... yellow's here. Yellow can't be here, yellow can't be here. It must be one of these two, so yellow has to be 1. So this is not yellow. It's orange. No orange here. Orange eliminates orange here, so it's pink. No pink there, so it's orange. Yellow can only be 1, so this can't be yellow, which means that's yellow, so no 4 here. So this must be 4. Pink has to be 2. Orange is 3. We don't know anything here, so we'll remove the coloring. Yellow has to be 1. Pink has to be 2. And orange has to be 3. So no 1 here. No 1 or 3 here. It's 2 and 4. That's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we're close to solving this. So the sums, we have 1 and 2 adding up to 3. 1 and 3 somewhere. 1 and 2 adding up to 3. 1 and 3 adding up to 4. 2 and 3 adding up to 5. 1 and 5 adding up to 6. 3 and 4 adding up to 7. 3 and 5 adding up to 8. 2 and 7 adding up to 9. 2 and 8 adding up to 10. 3 and 8 adding up to 11. No 12, because then that would be paired with the 6, which would be paired with two cages. 13 is 2, 3, 7, and 1. 14 is 5 and 9. 15 is 6 and 9. 17 is 8 and 9. And then we have 26. 4, 5, 8, 9, 8 and 9 add up to 26. 6, 7, 8, 9 adds up to 30. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 adds up to 34. Remaining digits of row 3, we have 6 and 7. 7 can't be here because of 7 in the column, so this is 6, that's 7. Remaining digits of row 2, we have 2, 3, and 5. We have 8. Well, we don't have 8 7s left. 7 can't be here because of 7 in the column. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 6, which makes the 7, which makes that 5. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 6 and 7. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 9 and 6. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 8 and 9. 8 and 9 eliminate 8 and 9 here, so it's 4, which makes this 8, which makes that 9. 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 1 and 4. 1. We don't really have any more information there. We have 8 ones. We know where the last one has to be. It has to be there. 2s. We don't really have enough information about 2s. Same with 3s. We don't really have enough information about 3s. 4. Okay, 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 2 and 4. We should have gotten that. So 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 3 and 2. This can't be 2 or 3, it's 5. This can't be 2 or 5, it's 3, which makes that 2. So that should be all the 2s. 3s. We have 8 3s. We know where the last 3 is. It's there. We just did 4. 5. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 6 and 5. We have 8 5s. So the last 5 has to be here. 6s. We don't have enough information about 6s yet. 7s. We have 8 7s, so the last 7 is there. 8s in column 5. 8 has to be here, which makes this 9, which makes that 8. That makes that not 9 here, so it's 6 and 9 there, which leaves this as a 6. And that's a solution. Fairly straightforward. Not too bad. I feel like the logic wasn't that bad. And the execution wasn't that hard either. I think I would put this at just challenging level. I don't think I would put this at hard level. Because the logic behind it is pretty simple, actually. You just have to basically narrow things down, and it's not that, I mean, it became obvious, right? You had 34, which you needed. That forced this situation. You had 30 and 26, and this couldn't be either because of the digits that were left. And you're guaranteed there. You therefore had these being 23 and 26 and 30. And then that left 22, which couldn't, and 22 and 18. This couldn't be 22, so this had to be 22, and this had to be 18. And then everything flowed from that, right? So I don't know. I would put this as challenging level, personally. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.